Okay, so I wanted to do a little tour of the Pokemon cards that I have collected since I have began, which is not a long time ago. I started pretty recently, so it's honestly kind of embarrassing how much I have. So we're just gonna move on. So here's my first page, and this is probably like the nerdiest page I have. 'Cause this is my personal collection of 6. So I have my team and an explanation for how I caught each. I'm not going to explain that now, but I got Shedinja, Ribombee, Torkoal, Wailord, Vespiquen, and Drifblim. And I tried to pick, if not my favorite art, a card that I love the art of for each of them. So yeah, that's my team. I'm a bug trainer, just for context, which you'll see. And then these are all my faves, and all my faves get a full page of dedication. So I got Shedinja, Wo-Chien, which Wo-Chien isn't on my team because it feels a little cheap to put like a legendary on. But I love Wo-Chien with some prints that I made. I actually own every card that exists for Wo-Chien. There's 6. This one right now is being used elsewhere. You'll see later. Then I got Wailord, which also has a print that I made. Wailord, Wo-Chien, and Shedinja are all in contest for my #1 fave, so they're all kind of equal in that sense. I got Torkoal with another print. I got Ribombee and Cutiefly, which Ribombee's a real reason for this page, but Cutiefly had some art and cards that I really like. This one and this one I like. I think this is my favorite art. Both the lilies are really, really cutesy. And then I got Combee and Vespiquen. I think I like Combee a little more than Vespiquen, but honestly, they're both iconic. I got Drifblim and Drifloon. Drifloon's probably my pick for my fave, but I love them both. This page is probably like one of my favorite pages altogether. It's Larvesta, Volcarona, and Iron Moth. Iron Moth is my favorite of the 3, but also I just love this card. This one, oh my gosh, so pretty. So yeah, that's a cool page. Then these are pretty nerdy. These are my teams for each region. So this is like mostly undone. Like this is what I'm working on now. So I got Kanto, I got Johto. This one's kind of a fun team of like not my usual picks, but I forget what goes there. I'm waiting on one more. Hoenn, which I know I want a Flygon or Mawile and a Deoxys, which I know feels kind of cheap, but I love this card because it reminds me of my dog. That's why she's picked. Then I got Sinnoh. I know there'll be like a Roselia, Gastrodon, and Bronzong, I think, are my other 3 picks. I'm a Sinnoh trainer, so I'm biased. Unova, this is like my completed team. I really like this team. I feel like I didn't realize how many Unova Pokemon I love, but yeah, awesome. There are a lot of Unova bugs that didn't make it that honestly should have. Kalos, only Diancie right now. I have others picked, but I'm not super passionate about them, so it's gonna wait. Alola has a cool team. Usually when I make my teams, I like to think of my Pokemon as in pairs, so like I like to think of these 2 as partners, and these 2, and over in Galar, these two, which Galar, I was shocked. Like, I really don't have a lot of Pokemon on the Galar decks that I really care about. Like, Frostmoth is the only one on this team that is, like, actually a favorite of mine. But, like, I like to think of it like Double's the sheep and Boltun's the herder. Also, Boltun just reminds me of my dog, so that's why it's picked. Ooh, oh yeah. Alternate. Just reminds me of my dog. Yes. And then Paldea. Here's the Wo-Chien from earlier. I love this card. This is my favorite Wo-Chien card. Gorgina. And then I know I have like, who else do I have in Paldea? Mabosstiff for my dog. Or Mastiff, I forget what it is. What are the other 2? Paldea, I forget. Oh well. Here's my sister's team. She's a fairy type trainer. Explanations of where she caught them all. Not done yet. This will be my mom's team. It's going to be a lot of turtles. Here's my dad's team. Yeah, some pretty cards. I love this Braviary. Let me show it. So pretty. Then This will be my realistic team. I've used a lot of the cards for places in the back, so it looks kind of unfinished. I don't know what these 2 slots are going to be. And then this will be the evolved forms, but I've used the Torteros in Sinnoh, the Mightyena is in Hoenn, and the... why am I blanking? Shiinotic is in Alola. This is my, like, Escavalier and Excelgor Shelmet Carablast page. I'm using it. I need to get another Escavalier, and the other one's being used elsewhere, but I love this page. This card, specifically, is Gorgina. Wow. Got Frostmoth and Snom. That's a fun page. I think they're pretty. Then this is a Parasect is like a recent pick for fave of mine with these Shroomishes, because this page is my Fungus Mushroom page. Like mushroom. These cards, this is my favorite, have to have a mushroom on them somewhere, and I don't count it if the Pokemon itself is a mushroom. So like that's why these Shroomishes are here, because yeah, they're mushrooms, but I don't count it. I know this one has one somewhere, but I can't. It's kind of cheating. I feel like I might replace this there, maybe. I might replace it soon. I want to honestly eventually get like a small binder that I can just fill up with mushroom Pokemon at some point. Then Satottle's a Titan, who honestly deserve a full page. And then my Reunicluses also deserves a full page. And then here's kind of just like others, favorites, and miscellaneous. So I got Durant, love. Shuckle was a gift, so I don't really care about Shuckle, but it's cute. It's bug adjacent. Mantine, cute. Mantine, love this card. I love stylized cards, so I also eventually want to get like a good amount of stylized cards. And Crustle, who deserves a full page, because I love Crustle. And I think that's it. These are just more overflow from Combee and Vespiquen and Ribombee and Cutiefly, but yeah, that's my binder. I'm not buying as much anymore. 1, because money. 2, because, yeah, actually that's the only reason. So yeah, there you go. I am a nerd.